Okay, audio is on. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Test, test. Okay. Hello, everyone. I just want to make sure that this is also streaming to millions really quick. Kevin Holland, Darce choke. Was it the second round? I feel bad for Vicente Luque. All right. Let me also post to my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, we're doing a Hall of Fame induction. Speaking of which, we have more things to eventually unbox. Guys, I'm using my camera. Can you guys tell that the quality is different? Hello, everyone. Hey, Harps. Harps, I'm going to lose my mind without you. We need to get you logged into my stuff. Can Harps be trusted? I know I can trust him with jiu-jitsu content. He knows his shit with that. Will he try to like steal my identity and the $8 in my bank account? That's also very possible. I think Mark Kerr is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame right now as I struggle to get this going. What did you guys think about that last fight? Kevin Holland, Vicente Luque, Darce choke. Oh. Available at Walmart, PMI Toys. Dude, if Merab isn't in one of these, I think that might mean he loses tonight. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I don't really wish I was alive when Pride was really popular because then that would mean I was old, but I wish I could travel back in time and witness all that. Marker, Pioneer Wing, two-time UFC heavyweight tournament winner, NCAA Division I wrestling champion. Why would he be the final member? They're not going to add anyone for the rest of the year? That's crazy. Do they have like a limit? Pride was GOAT. I need to go back and watch some of that stuff. I have UFC Fight Pass. Guys, there's been so much news. UFC, BJJ coming out. They're doing the Ultimate Fighter. Are you guys excited for that? I feel like I'm pretty excited to see how that comes out. I know a lot of people like to hate on just anything new that comes on the scene. Like, oh, how is this going to be successful? But I think it's definitely. They're telling me that I'm not live on Millions, and I'm like, someone's just going to have to do this stuff for me because every time I try to do it, it doesn't work. All right, guys, let's open up this first one. Oh my gosh, Mario Batista versus Patchy Mix is going to go so hard. I'm kind of scared. All right, who do you think this is? Hey, Jay Harrison, BJJ. This sounds like a guy that's a BJJ nerd. Are you excited to watch The Ultimate Fighter, but the Ultimate Grappler, a.k.a. Tug? Uh-oh. Here's your first hit. Who do you think this is? From the bow and arrow and billionaire strut to a style-bending dance city executioner, there are tons of. I don't know who this is. The tattoo, I should definitely know. Why is this not ringing a bell right now? Oh, is that John Jones? Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Oh my gosh. Tug sounds dope. Guys, let's just like go through what the hell's going on Instagram right now with Craig. Like, I wonder how you can grab a man's ding-a-ling and keep a straight face. All right, we're going to try to figure out why my stream isn't also streaming to Millions right now. Should be working, but I think one of them should be working. All right, guys, we got John Jones. We got John Jones. He's not my favorite, but do you guys think that he comes back? This is coffee right here. Am I going to drink it at 7:40 p.m.? The answer is yes, because for whatever reason, I just woke up with like some puffiness and like feeling tired. And without this live stream and you guys around, I would have zero energy. Sugar Sean looks ready to go. Almost too stoic. What do you guys think about him not doing social media and not doing weed anymore? I'm like halfway there. Now I just got to give up the social media, but like, I feel like when you do a job that I do, you kind of have to have social media. If I ever disappear from social media, just know I'm happy in the jungle, okay? Jones to GOAT. All right, let's see. And the idea is cool. The execution was poorly done. They should have had more up-and-coming athletes rather than the established guys. Yeah, let's look at what the lineup is for UFC. Oh my gosh, I was going to share my screen with you guys, but before I do that, I'm going to like delete all the stuff that I was like looking up beforehand, because that would be embarrassing if you guys see all the people that I stalk. Should I just tell? I mean, there's only like 10 people in this stream. You guys should know who I stalk, right? Okay. Patchy Mix up next. Let's go. The first time I ever interviewed him was at High Rollers. Oops, sorry guys, we're in the Matrix right now. Don't worry. All right, Craig Jones. In typical Craig fashion, immediately making fun of their take on the pit. What did you guys think of the whole pit situation? Yay, Jose just told me that we're live on Millions. I love it. Where, okay, can someone tell me where exactly this photo came from? Because I think it's so funny. I wish I had like multiple screens so I could like go back and forth from. Having Mikey as a coach, I can understand, but having Harrison, Gabriel coach guys like Tackett, Andy, Josh, and Gianni is almost insulting. LOL, especially in Nogi. I have no idea how they came to decide that Pan Am's champ would be the coach. I know that they wanted Craig to coach, but obviously that didn't happen. So I guess they went with the backup plan. I feel like the coaches really make it what it is. Like, I think I'm super excited for all the athletes that they chose. And let's go through them right now. I think I saw Keith Krikorian was on it. So what do you guys think about the divisions? It's lightweight and welterweight. I feel like they got it right when it comes to the divisions. Welterweight, the best division or the best bracket of all time was CGI under 80 kilograms, and that was basically all 77 kilo guys. So now in the lightweight cast, you got Keith Krikorian, Gianni Grippo, Kyvan Gonzalez, Carlos Henrique, Danilo Moreira, Mauricio Rios, Isaac Doldoren, and Josh Cisneros. Okay, so I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe 6 guys out of this cast. Welterweights: Andrew Tackett, Jason Nolf, Andy Varela, Davis Asare, Elijah Carlton, Aaron Wilson, Austin Orande, and Nathan Haddad. I definitely like the welterweight. Yes, let's go Patchy Mix. He's walking out now. 7-fight win streak, UFC debut, final Bellator. Okay, I'll come back to the UFC Jiu-Jitsu stuff when we're not on the fights. Okay, I guess we're going to have to open up. This is going to give Patchy Mix John Jones energy in there. Let's go, Patchy. Although this Batista guy seems likable as well. Prediction in the main event. I Gosh. All right, let's see. What is my prediction? Merab. When is Merab hasn't lost in over 12 fights, right? Okay, the last time he lost was by submission to Ricky Simone. I don't know. Something to me, for whatever reason, it feels like Sugar Sean is going to find a knockout tonight. But then again, sometimes when you make too many changes, things don't go perfectly. Merab trains at 10th Planet Vegas every now and then, so I see him. Oh my gosh, guys. There was this one time that Merab asked me to train. I think I already told you guys the story, and I said no and awkwardly ran away. But then recently, Nina Drama and Merab posted videos, and he literally almost unalived Nina. He like dropped her on her head. Oh my gosh. I got this one last time. I wonder if they meant to give me two of the same people. I'm pretty sure this is Valentina Shevchenko, right? I already got her last time, though. Yeah, this one's Valentina Shevchenko. The Islam one that I opened last time is downstairs. This is the second box. I don't know if they meant to send me two boxes. I'm going to post on my Instagram the link to this. Oh, and I completely forgot that we have anonymous questions. Woo! Let's see. Guys, I did NAD yesterday, so I should be glowing right now. I feel like my skin is glowing, but whatever I ate, honestly, I think I know what it is that's causing this puffiness. I ran out of organic coffee earlier this morning, and instead I had this crusty ass Costco coffee. And one, if it's not organic, and two, if it's a little bit older, you're probably just dealing with a bunch of mold. So I feel like that's what I'm dealing with right now. Predictions for Harrison versus Pena. Guys, I think Juliana can shock some people tonight. I think that cut is crazy. I think if Juliana takes her into deep waters, which she's so good at doing, she could win the decision. Do I see her finishing Kayla? Not really. Do I see Kayla like being able to like I don't know. Juliana's really hard to finish. She is just a beast mode of a woman. Guys, don't forget to smash this like button, even if you hate me. Sauna and ice bath will bring puffiness down. I might go to EOS Fitness after this. I was thinking about getting a lifetime membership, but I'm poor. So $300 a month ain't with it for me. Where do you guys work out? What gyms do you go to? Patchy Mix making his UFC debut. Let's go. Kayla tosses her, in my opinion. Yeah, my dad texted me. He was like, did you see Kayla Harrison toss Holly Holm and strangle her? I'm like, I do remember that. But Holly Holm's jiu-jitsu is nowhere near. Nowhere near Juliana Pena's. Damn, I've been charging my computer all day, but now it's already low. So I'm definitely gonna have to get up at some point and probably reconnect. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go, guys. First round, Patchy Mix has arrived. This has been a long time coming, and at 31 years, he is right in his prime. Talk about fighting for other promotions and feeling like maybe it's not the right choice, but then everything is meant to be. Wow, his first matchup is against a top 10 guy, Bautista. and a bantamweight bout to go along with the bantamweight main event that we got going on. I'm surprised Patchy's a bantamweight. I think he's a featherweight. Joe Rogan in the building because we're in the United States. I can't believe he's down to go to places like Newark, but he doesn't want to go out of the country. I know he has his ideas about why he doesn't want to leave the country. But me personally, if I'm traveling for work, I want it to be somewhere cool, you know? Speaking of which, going to Miami in like 10 days for Combate Global. Yes, Chris Olivo, who is going to be on PGF Season 8. He has a gym here in Las Vegas. I just paid for a membership at a different gym, but his gym is definitely much closer. So I might have to stop by mainly for that ice bath sauna duo. Yeah, I remember the first time I ever interviewed Patchy Mix, it was at a High Rollers event, and I can't remember who he was facing. The way Patchy fights is like very interesting to me. I'm not saying it's like stiff or anything, but it's not like flowing. It's just like daggers. Really fun to watch though. Hey guys, how is everyone doing? Look at me being a child with, okay, weird shit in bed. Let's see. 2 minutes and 26 seconds. We got already one submission, Kevin Holland defeating Vicente Luque. And I want to see a lot of finishes because I paid fucking, $80 to watch this damn pay-per-view. I'm glad we're getting some good content because I remember last weekend people were really saying and wondering whether or not that last UFC card is the worst UFC card of all time or something like that. What did you guys think? Does the UFC have a... Oh my gosh. Did I just win the Willy Wonka ticket? This must be GSP or some shit. No, not John Jones. There's no way this is Charles Oliveira. Y'all, come on. Oh, maybe it is. Does this look like... I guess this is Charles Oliveira. I thought this was supposed to be GSP. Front looks like Charles Oliveira. Yeah. From the front, it does. I just figured the gold was going to be someone really cool. I'm not sure if the gold means something. Like, I don't know if this means I won something special because I got a gold one. Charlie Olives. Ooh! It seems like Patchy got hit in the nose or something. I would hate that. All right, here we go, guys. We also did anonymous questions, so I can... My ADHD is like bouncing back and forth of... All right. Are your BJJ skills good than the boys on the mat? Are my jiu-jitsu skills better than guys on the mat? I definitely think I'm a better than a lot of guys, which is kind of fun. I mean, I haven't felt what it's like. Oh my gosh, Conor McGregor. It's been a while since I felt like a guy go 110% on me. I think the last time I had someone spaz out on me like that, I went to, should I name names or should I not name gym names? Basically, I went somewhere that I think attracts like a lot of new people. And this one man that was like much bigger than me just like was trying to unalive me. I'm like, dude, this is freaking practice. Like, it wasn't even a competition or class or anything. When's the last time you listened to some music? Right now, and guys, my favorite DJs in Las Vegas, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I've been like depressed all day, so hanging out with you guys is making me feel better. Ooh, nice body kick. I want to find training partners that will let me hit them and not hit me that hard back. Because I know that even when I hit them as hard as I possibly can, it's not going to be that hard. DJ Closey, I don't know if you guys have heard of Closey. She's French, and all of her beats, like, it's not like basic EDM. She is a musician. She plays like 13 instruments, and her music will be like, it's electronic, obviously, but she'll like play the instrument and then like work it into her track. So it's not just, taking a pop music playlist and then transitioning shit. Like, she is a true DJ. And then her co-DJ tonight is LS Dream, and they've combined their names so that it's LSZ. So Closey and LS Dream combine their names, and they're on the LSZ tour, which goes to show what kind of vibe they'll be giving off. All right, guys, we got John Jones and Conor McGregor. This toy package, not sure, appropriate for children. I'm just kidding. Conor McGregor has been a good boy lately, it seems, right? You haven't heard any bad news about him. Patchy doesn't like getting hit, it seems. I definitely like the hooks he's throwing. I totally wish I was cool and was southpaw. Ooh! Wait, so did you guys buy this pay-per-view? If you guys bought this pay-per-view like a good Samaritan, like this video. If you are streaming it like an illegal puta, also like this video. After this round, we're going to go through the UFC BJJ news. Yeah, he's frustrated, not flowing, but you never know. Sometimes you can get that second win with a minute 45 to go. Oh gosh, guys, you're going to be excited for this next person I just got. Oh, I'm going to let you guess. What is your guys' favorite fight night food? Today, mine was empanadas. I got gluten-free empanadas. But I need to know what you guys like, just in case we ever have a real in-person watch party. I will get you guys all the snacks you want. Oh my gosh, I think those like slicing knees up the middle are so vicious, especially if you're going up against someone that is a wrestler. So quick to knock someone out. All right, guys, let's see if you can guess who this is. Damn. Bautista, 74 of 185. He's 40%. significant strikes, and Patchy is 49 out of something. I didn't see the rest of it. Who do you guys think this is? Might give it away with this tattoo. Yeah, Batista is looking like he's in a serious flow state. Ooh, that body shot. He's really elusive. Like every time I think he's like going to do one thing, he changes it up and goes to the body instead. 3 seconds left in round number 2. Definitely scoring round number 2 for Bautista. Yes, Pajman, you're good. You know who the BMF is. Don't we have like a BMF title coming up soon? Isn't Max Holloway fighting again? Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you for loving me, even when my face is puffy. All right. They're saying Patchy has got to push. This is intense. Dude, the body kicks and the honestly, all the strikes to the body have been pretty good by Mario. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love this toy package that they got, but like so much plastic. Mario is definitely looking good out there. I 100% agree. I am going to round number 3. Does Patchy find a finish? Wow, Daniel Cormier saying he should have been wrestling earlier in the fight. Damn. Mario is really starting to do some damage. I like Patchy Mix. That's why I don't want to say he's getting completely pieced up, but damn. I'm curious, like when the matchmaking is done and like the UFC gets someone from another promotion, if like their goal, like with Michael Chandler, like if their goal is to make that person look really good, or if their goal is to be like, let's try to match them up so we can show how much better our promotion is than other people's, you know? Let's go, Patchy! Mario Bautista just looks quick as hell. 258 distance striking versus Patchy Mix's 240. 75% is Mario Bautista for his attacks. And, ooh, nice. Patchy's at 40%. Damn. Both win-win. Like, remember that one time one championship put Sage Northcutt against that crazy, oh my gosh, I'm going to blank on his name right now. You guys know who I'm talking about. And broke his damn face. Oh, I have to tell my friends that I'm streaming because they'll harass me. My good friend Logan and his other friend Jesse. Who are you guys watching this fight with? Is it just me and you? I've been a loner all day today. Sometimes you just need to not talk to people all day. Actually, I did have one interview. I interviewed Taylor Pierman. He is the guy that was in the finals for CJI Euro Trials. And we got into a lot of different drama. It was great, to be honest. I'm going to go grab my computer charger really quick. There's a minute and 20 seconds left in this bantamweight bout. While I'm gone, I'm going to play this thing with Craig, but don't feel like you have to listen. If not, what happens if someone gets injured at CJI2?
We'll not have alternates on the day. You know what I mean? Like if you've got your 5-man team to go through the weekend, alternates will be very complicated because of you'd have to have an alternate for each weight division, right? Or a lighter guy for that division. No alternates. If you go out there and don't tap, you might win the match, but will you win the war? Will your team be able to go on to defeat another team with 4 people? Maybe. But that's why I'm saying like we're playing for the war here, not the battle, you know what I mean? Like be careful here. Like if you have to take a tap, because nobody's replacing you. Like at what cost is your injury? That's what I'd say. Obviously, I mean, if someone gets injured in the lead up, for sure, the team can fill that weight division. But once that weigh-in has occurred, that is your team for the weekend. And I think it actually adds an interesting narrative too, where if you lose a guy on day one, and you got 2 more fuck these flies, 2 more teams on day 2, can you beat them with 4 people? That would be incredibly impressive.
Hey friends, I'm back. I had to switch from my camera to... Oh my gosh, everyone's been complaining about Craig and his Patreon. What kind of content do you guys like seeing on his Patreon? Is it like breakdowns? Okay, they're going through this fight right now. Hi friends. Thanks for joining. Just you and my doggos. I wish I had a dog. I feel like I'd be a lot happier of a person. All right. Guys, this is the mess that we have from all this UFC toy stuff. All right. I'm going to put this as my little tripod. If you are just now joining, I was asking who you guys are watching Fight Night with. We're going to have to get this lighting right because I am looking busted. Okay, decision. Who do you guys got? Oh, I feel so bad. It's okay. Patchy will be back. All right. Okay, guys, now that we have some time, let's talk about more jiu-jitsu nerdery stuff because that is what I feel like most of us have in common. Or are you guys more like MMA fans? Are we MMA purists in here, or do we like all combat sports? I think this coffee is hitting me, guys. It is hitting me. 1 month notice makes sense. So Patchy accepted this fight on 1 month notice. Daring. Very daring. I mean, when I compete, I accept on 1 day's notice. Not because I'm a badass, but because I have commitment issues and I get more. Oh my gosh, look. They're UFC BJJ Road to the Title beginning Monday, June 16th, 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific daily. So beginning on June 16th, they're going to be, wow, they got their editors working because I know that they were shooting from like May 23rd to 27th or 10 days. And now the show is already out, ready to go. And what is your guys' opinion on it? Do you think that grappling and the Ultimate Fighter kind of setup is going to work out well? I personally am excited for it. Like, I know everyone like knows that I work with CJI and like think I have to like talk crap about everything else that exists that's not CJI, but that is just not true. Like, I'm team Jiu-Jitsu. Craig should sue them. I did show you guys the funny what is it called? You know how Craig be posting funny shit. He posted the pic of like all the Dagestani wrestlers inside the, what are they calling it? Are they calling it's not it's like a bowl basically. I think it will bring a lot of eyes to the sport. Yeah, I'm very curious if like the MMA population will get into it. Let's see. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you guys. If you don't know me by I like this song though. Yeah, I think it has the potential to be pretty entertaining with the roster that they have. We already went through the lightweights. If you hadn't joined us, we talked about Keith Krikorian, Gianni Grippo, Kyvan Gonzalez, Carlos Enrique, Danilo Moreira, Mauricio Rios, Isaac Doderlane, and Josh Cisneros. They got a fellow Filipino in there. Shout out Josh Cisneros. Is there anyone else on that lightweight cast that you think is particularly interesting? I love how Keith Krikorian is getting a lot of shine. Shout out 10 Planet San Diego. He is also going to be competing in Polaris 32 main event against Ash Williams. Also, that event added Owen Jones super fight, so that should be really good. Usually I cover Polaris, but there was a little bit of a conflict with some of my other promotions, so I won't be in person covering it, but I will definitely try to do as much Oh, I really hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Okay, because I turned off my microphone. Let's see. Okay, I'm just using my computer microphone. Gianni Grippo is my pick to win. Wow. They all must have signed NDAs and haven't been able to tell. Okay, Andrew Chackett, Jason Nolf, Andy Varela, Davis Asari, Elijah Carlton, Aaron Wilson, Austin Orande, and Nathan Haddad. They are in the welterweight division. I love that the PGF is kind of a big reason that I feel like a lot of these guys are in there. Elijah Carlton, for sure. Andy Varela, he is local to Vegas and PGF champ. Davis Asari got a lot of shine on PGF as well. And then Nathan Haddad, I feel like that is, pure PGF related, just like working with him and being professional. They're probably like, all right, we want people who are easy to work with. Elijah Carlton, we want people that are entertaining. Andy Varela, Jason Nolf matchup, that would be very fun. That was personally the matchup that I wanted to see at CJI off the rip. Because we got freaking Andy versus Joe Chen, and I was like, dude, out of all the matchups we could have gotten for Varela first, I did not want him to go against Joseph. Varela is a solid vet. Yes, he is. Although he might catch these hands one of these days. Mikey Musumeci and Rerison Gabriel are the coached by top bantamweights. So 2 bantamweights are coaching the lightweight and welterweight 2 teams on the road to the title. So so out of this list, guys, who do you think is the new welterweight or lightweight champion? I mean, for welterweight, I got to go with Andrew Tackett. I don't know if any of these guys can beat Andrew Tackett. I'd be so shocked if anyone other than Andrew Tackett won. Oh, wait, so maybe the show makes it to the final like the Ultimate Fighter, and then the finale is going to be okay. So who do you think the finale is going to be with? I think the finale is going to have Andrew Tackett and I mean, it's really too soon to tell. So your picks are Tackett and Josh Cisneros. I like how you're identifying with my Filipino self and going bias with Josh Cisneros. Andrew Tackett definitely in the finals for sure. I'm going to say that it'll probably be Andrew Tackett in the final. And I mean, the best case scenario, I don't know, because Andrew Tackett has like the personality that's interesting. Elijah Carlton also has a personality that's interesting, like more of a heel, but I don't think it would be close. In like, you want the match to be like super exciting. I don't know. I guess the best final for the welterweight would be Andrew Tackett versus Davis Asari. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys disagree? Lightweight cast, the best one would probably be Keith Krikorian and Gianni Grippo. That's my pick. What about you guys? Tackett and Grippo are your guys' picks. Okay, we got Kelvin Gastelum going up against, I'm not sure who, but I saw the weigh-ins and it looked like a big size discrepancy. What do you guys know about this guy that Kelvin's fighting? I do not know much at the moment. I won't lie. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm overall happy for UFC BJJ. Like, I think anything that is going on in jiu-jitsu is good. I think it pushes all the other competitors. God, I fucking hate this lighting. Okay. 1 second, beautiful humans. I'm trying to fix something. Okay. Hell yeah. Also, I'm excited for this UFC Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu stuff because I feel like I'd be even more interested in the girls' version of this. And the fact that they'd have to get how many people in a cast? So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people for the ultimate grappler. You could do 115 division for the girls and then 125. They don't have a 135 division yet, but they definitely need one. But I like the guys starting out with 155 and 170. I think that's smart. I swear I actually prefer women's jiu-jitsu because it's more technical in my opinion. I find women's jiu-jitsu to be much more entertaining just because they're so flexible. And I don't know, maybe I'm biased because I'm a woman, but I don't really agree with people that are like, oh, no one wants to watch. Like, I can understand other sports. Like when people say shit like, oh, this isn't as, like basketball isn't as interesting as men's basketball. Like if they're saying like, if they're interested in dunks and all that stuff. But jiu-jitsu, I feel like is different. Same with MMA. Like you get really entertaining women's fights as well. The fight was supposed to originally be in UFC Mexico a few months ago, but had to withdraw since he had a stomach issue. You're going for Gastelum, especially since Pyfer said racist things about Mexico. Wow, what did this puta madre say? I want to know. Gabby Pisana is the best right now. I know Ana Vieira has been wanting to get in the 4-woman bracket for CJI. So that could be pretty big. Now let's go to the anonymous questions. Anonymous questions. Can you please do a YouTube showing your BJJ gear? I feel like no one cares about that. Any more funny offbeat dance videos on the way? I have someone who's obsessed with dance videos. Every now and then I do post a dance video just for funsies. Kelvin could have been champ if he was more disciplined. Yeah, instead of missing weight all the time, I can't judge because I am the same way. Kelvin Gastelum, ninth highest significant strike defense in UFC welterweight history, 65.7%, 6 wins by knockout, 6 wins by submission. And now he is currently getting whatever it's called by Cutman Tate. Cutman Tate's my favorite. Wow, beating Uriah Hall on The Ultimate Fighter in 2013. Like, you got to admit, The Ultimate Fighter is a classic show. Hey, B-Mac. Brandon McCatherine in the house. PGF commissioner. We got June 25th right around the corner, draft day. Spoke with a lot of guys. There's already drama going in. We got Brady Branscombe versus Brady Hilton. They're going to be fighting for whoever the best purple belt, blonde-haired, glasses nerd in the PGF Season 8. He later apologized, but forget that. Racism ain't okay. Yeah, I want to know what the comment was now, AZ Ray Videos. You got to let us know. You can't just, like, leave us at a cliffhanger. He used to smoke weed and eat shit food all the time when I would go out with him. And some guys, a lot of the times not far out from a flight. Harps, you must be from Southern California. Yeah, I do remember Kelvin, I think also from High Rollers events. Okay, so we had a submission with against Vicente Luque from Kevin Holland. Then we got Mario Batista versus Patchy mixed decision, unanimous decision, Mario Batista. Now we have Joe Pyfer, 6'2", 185 pounds, out of Philadelphia. He looks like he might say some racist stuff. Every now and then people are still posting pictures and videos with Bryce Mitchell. I'm like, oh, we still like this guy? Interesting. Kelvin Gastelum, he is 5'9". Wait, so he fights out of Arizona now, but when you were friends with him, you were probably in Southern California. All right, guys, I think it's time to open up another UFC toy. Oh, there's nothing in this one. Maybe I already opened them all. Mike Beltran with the beard tuck in the shirt. John Jones. All right, and we are off round number 1. Kelvin, let's get an overhand knockout. Is Joe Pyfer really like a tall middleweight, or is Kelvin Gastelum just short, you know, for a middleweight? Like, I feel like Gastelum could definitely, I mean, he's definitely fair. Oh, he's down. Oh my God. You heard that one. Oh my gosh. Y'all see that drop? Holy guacamole. Oh my gosh, he's swinging for the fences right now. Dude, I would be so scared if I just got knocked down like that, and now someone's still hunting me down. I could never. How much would you guys pay to see that? See someone knock me out like that? Do I have a price? Maybe $250,000. I'm just kidding. 20K. Give me 20K. Give me your best warrior, and I will fight to the death. Oh my gosh, he got dropped. Quick recovery though. What happened? It was a solid punch, Edgar. I kind of half missed it too, but the sound, I was like, damn. I already got Valentina Shevchenko, so I'm wondering how I got 2 of them. Are they at Madison Square Garden tonight? Is that where this fight's at? Whoa. So when you get this PMI toy from Walmart, it comes with a bunch of different stickers and fun stuff. I don't think you're supposed to put it on.
The problem is when he closes the distance, and he has to because of the gap in reach. It's just so dangerous. Pyfer's so fast.
Okay, 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Round number 1.
Thomas calling for Pyfer to give a little up and down.
In the middleweight division, these guys are not in the top 15. Let's see who is. Reiner de Ritter at 13. Paulo Costa. I feel like we haven't seen Paulo in so long. Number 12. 11. Brendan Allen. Marvin Vittori. Number 10. Robert Whitaker. 5th ranked middleweight. Israel Adesanya. We need to see a little bit of Kelvin Gastelum. Oh! Like he's in there with Izzy right now. Dude, I don't know how he survived that head kick. That was like right on his neck. Damn! Kelvin's if he survives this, there's 30 seconds left. He got dropped again. Kelvin has never been knocked out in the UFC. Why does that not sound right to me? Oh my gosh. BMAC is asking for the results so far. Are you not watching live right now, BMAC? The results so far, Vicente Luque got submitted by Darce, by Kevin Holland. Kelvin Gastelum is now on his bench looking slightly concerned after being knocked down twice. But we're going to the second round. Oh, shiz. Yes. I remember when I was in Costa Rica, I also couldn't fight. I also couldn't watch the fights. You can fight in Costa Rica, though. You can fight. You might be able to watch on UFC Fight Pass, but yeah, for whatever reason they block off. Who else was there? Patchy Mix versus Mario Batista. Patchy, I don't want to say got pieced up, but he lost unanimous decision 30-27 across the board. Who else was there? Is that all we've seen so far? Help me out, y'all. Have fun in Costa Rica. I wonder if he's there for Jiu-jitsu, tamarindo, tamagringo, as they call it. I doubt he's going to the Rotolo's gym, although he totally should if he's in Tamarindo. Marbella is not too far from there. It's kind of crazy that Kelvin has fallen so far after being in title eliminators and title fights relatively recently. I don't know. I don't think it's that crazy. Like, I just feel like he's never been super disciplined. Like, I feel like if you want to stay at the top of the top, like, it's just got to be different. Cocteau. All right, we're in the second round. Significant head strikes, 14-1. Pyfer has 14 significant head strikes. Kelvin Gastelum 1. I want to see Kelvin get in on the inside and do some crazy dirty boxing or something just for the entertainment because he might see a knockout. I want to see a knockout tonight. That's what I'm craving. Who's picking Sugar Sean tonight? Because when I posted on Instagram, who's your pick? It was primarily Merab. Everyone was choosing Merab. All right.
Very beautiful one, too.
I love it when Joe Rogan's on the commentary desk. I also like Dominic Cruz. Dude, Pyfer is like so tight with it. He's easily getting out of range. I missed the tail of the tape, but I gotta know what these guys' reaches are.
The difference in power is crazy. Every time Pyfer hits him, it feels like he's an anti-fighter. But again, he's looking for the one big shot instead of setting things up. I would like to see it.
Joe Rogan says that he's looking for the one big shot instead of setting things up. I feel like part of that is cardio. Like if you don't have the energy to set stuff up, that's why you're just looking for the one big shot. Ooh. Yeah, literally, Kelvin is just throwing these haymakers, and Pyfer is just like easily ducking out of the way every single time. I love darsing people. Darses are one of my favorite. Like I've been chaining my front headlocks so much lately. I don't think I've been doing it like technically the most beautifully, but I've just been flowing through them. 2 minutes left in the second round. Tamarindo. I love Tamarindo. I was at Playa Grande most recently. Oh my gosh, BMAC, I gotta warn you, if you're ever in Tamarindo, there's like that one, I'm sure you've heard about this already. The estuary, that is crocodile infested. So there's like a boat that will take you across if you want to get to Playa Grande. But people like sometimes walk across it or swim across it or will do paddleboard across it because they're on their YOLO lifestyle. But there are alligators or crocodiles or something in the little estuary between Tamarindo and Playa Grande. Like you could literally walk there. And the thing is there's a sign that says that there's crocodiles, but it's just so like nonchalant. Yes, Kelvin. I kind of want Kelvin to win just because he's like short and stout like me. Ooh, I want to get hip to Craig's Darce Escape. That's what I need in my life, especially when I'm fighting up from lockdown and then fighting up, trying to get into a dog fight position, and people are trying to take my neck. 30 seconds left. Better round from Kelvin Gastelum. I feel like Pyfer won that first one. Okay, significant strikes. In the first round, Kelvin had 6, second round 14. For Pyfer, he had 17 significant strikes in the first round, 10 in the second. Middleweight bout, 15 seconds to go. I'm going to give Kelvin the second round. Oh! Nice. Fun round. Who do you guys have so far? Yeah, I think I like Darce's because I, too, for a small woman, have long arms. I mean, I think people might think I'm smaller than I am when I'm in person. Yeah, B-Mac, don't be going in that estuary. B-Mac's not much of a surfer either, so I think he should be good. But there were some people that like went surfing, and then there's like video. You could really go down a deep rabbit hole of that. And it's just funny because it's like the most Costa Rican thing ever. Like it's a well-known thing, but the word is only spread through word of mouth. Like there's no big sign that says don't go in this area. I discovered you on Morning Combat, but left YouTube for Rumble shortly after. I only check in every now and then. Nice to see you going well. It's so funny. Oh, I thought I was using my Morning Combat mug. When people remember me from Morning Combat, I think I would love to work with them again because I'm not tired of like complete freelance, but there's a whole lot more of like sales, chasing down like all this stuff versus just having a salary job where you make a certain amount and you can base your finances around that. Morning Combat was my first corporate like job out of college, basically, other than BMW when I was working in sales. YouTube has ads on live streams now. Damn, guys, let me get paid out here, though. Let me get paid. My biggest way to get paid on this YouTube channel is all my Latina coverage, Latina MMA coverage. But I do so much jiu-jitsu and it just doesn't really pay off. Even the CJI stuff. Like CJI stuff is mainly Instagram that performs well for me. But I need to step up the jiu-jitsu game because right now my main moneymaker is Combate Global that returns on June 19th, y'all. I'll be in Miami again and hopefully this time not getting sick. I'm going to have so much vitamin C before I go because those Miami germs are different. Ooh, also, if you guys are into pure jiu-jitsu, Subversive just had a really big event. Raf, our producer for PGF, or one of our like after, I guess, post-fight show producers, he runs Subversive, which I had no idea about. Subversive looked really fun last night. Okay, we're in round number 3. Gastelum has 7 head strikes and compared to Pyfer's 27. Can you guys believe that Pacquiao is going to return in July? Oh, Kelvin's starting to land. Manifesting some crazy energy with this Conor McGregor action figure from PMI Toys that you can get at Walmart. Oh my gosh, body lock. Quickly back to the center of the cage. Kelvin Gastelum. We're starting to see a little bit more. Ooh, Pyfer shoots and Kelvin has him in a front headlock position. He's still fighting for the takedown and gets him down. Weird little scramble that goes on. It was almost like cartoon-like, like slipping out from a banana. Gastelum is fighting, yes. Egghead in the building. We love PGF. PGF is life. Dude, everyone from On Borrowed Time, that's our show for Craig Jones. And like all these fighters keep coming up to me and they're like, wow, you really like your PGF fighters. I'm like, hey, now, I'm not showing favoritism here. I'm just saying that the PGF guys are the ones that have to fight their little tushes off to get any respect out here. Oh, snap. And yeah, I just do love the PGF guys. I give them a shout out every time I can. I like to sneak in some conversations about that. But they also do just show out. I'm really wondering if the America's Misfits team is going to be showcasing like a lot of PGF guys. There hasn't been any official announcements. Okay, significant strikes. Round 3. It's 9-9 for significant strikes, according to the live stat data. Never know how truly accurate that is. I think Kelvin looks really good in this 3rd round, y'all. Who do you guys got so far? This is a fun one. And then who's up next? I personally am most excited for Juliana Pena versus Kayla Harrison. Like, they're really, when you have animosity like that, that is next level. Yeah, he is definitely looks good here. Guys, would you believe that my favorite DJ is in Vegas this weekend? I can't believe it. And we are currently streaming live, not only on YouTube, but also on Millions. I'm so happy we're doing this. I was expecting to have all this energy today because I did NAD yesterday, which is like the new thing, the cell regeneration stuff. But I have noticed sometimes after I do NAD, I'm actually like kind of tired. And oh my gosh, BMAC, we were just talking about this. The whole UFC show is PGF, guys. I thought that was so funny and like so smart of them, to be honest. I mean, I definitely think they got many things right. Coaches, a little bit of a miss. They got the divisions right. The first two divisions that you should be crowning in jiu-jitsu, lightweight, welterweight. I mean, it could have just been welterweight in a bigger bracket. Like, I would have loved to see the welterweight championship, but more welterweight names. You just can't get away from what we had under 80 kilograms as CJI, like the names we had. Harps has been trying to become my personal assistant and PGF's personal assistant. Hey, BMAC is always looking for interns, so he might be able to make the hire quicker than me. Egghead, how are you not living in Vegas for this upcoming season? I've talked to so many of these fighters now. They're saying that they're making the move. I think JJ Bowers is going to be driving from back and forth Arizona to Vegas so many times. I'm like, good for you. You're young. All right, let's see. Damn. I thought it could have been a split decision. Egghead, who needs a job or career these days? When you have a 20-pound brain, you can work around that. Okay, I don't like this Joe Pyfer guy because of who up there said that he said racist stuff. Now I need to know what the racist stuff is. Oh, but thank you for saying that I don't look that short. I appreciate that. Because I'm really not small for a Filipina. It's because I'm German. All right, guys. If you get this UFC toy kit, it comes with its own little octagon. And you can build it out. In other news, guys, I'm living in the moment. We got a freaking president of the United States. We got Mike Tyson. This guy's making me cringe right now. Marca! That's what that was. Continue to improve your arsenal, and I'm sure when you come back, you will have learned your lessons from this. And for the record, I have nothing against patriotism and being proud of your country, but when you get schmoes like this, like that, you're like, oh God. Thank you everyone that came out. Thank you to my team, my sponsors. I love you all. And Body Bags is back, baby. Let's go. Congratulations, sir. To be honest, I can only imagine how cringe I would be if I was interviewed after any type of physical, like, exertion like that, because after I compete from jiu-jitsu, I'm a complete spaz. Like, I feel really good, but I'm also like word vomiting too much information. Oh my gosh, Ivanka Trump, I love her. Justin Gaethje, Amanda Nunes. Did you guys see that one clip of this guy at the press conference being like, I know you're married to a woman, but what would it take, or what kind of man are you looking for to Amanda Nunes? All right, guys, who do we have next? So 2-day fan experience during International Fight Week. June 27th and June 28th. Oh, snap. I didn't realize that's International Fight Week. I might have to stay in town because I was being convinced to go to Kazakhstan, but this AIGA thing for $1 million, it seems like a lot of people are afraid that they are not going to win. Oh my gosh, this is up next already. Juliana Pena. The Ultimate Fighter 18 bantamweight winner, Juliana Pena, 13-5. I love Juliana Pena. I've met her in person in Miami. 3-fight win streak, former PFL lightweight champion, going down to bantamweight, 135 pounds, 18-1. I haven't gone to see the fight with Claressa Pacheco, the one that Kayla originally lost. But someone mentioned that it was when she was taken into deep waters and then lost by decision. All right, let's get down to the bottom of this Pyfer news. AZ Ray videos, are you Mexican? Pyfer blamed his illness on the country's conditions and vowed never to return to Mexico for fights, stating, "I don't care if it's offensive to you, I'll never go back to that country." That's amazing. I'm so excited. The potential of people I know retiring, I'm just so excited for, because my dad is also so tired of working. And they're doing a commercial for UFC Jiu-Jitsu.
And in the end, two men will become the first ever world champions in their division and launch a new era in combat sports.
And matches were the most exciting matches I've ever seen in my life. It's violent, it's scary, it's crazy.
This is
Mikey, oh my gosh.
JJ, road to the title.
Dang, I kind of want to rewind it. I didn't get to see much.
Every setback, every fall teaches us.
Oh yeah, I was just saying that, like, the professional world is kind of ageist. Like, if you lose your job after 50, it might be hard to get hired in this industry, or like in all industries, sales, broadcast, whatever you're in. Ageist people, motherfuckers. Okay, they're gonna play the UFC Jiu-Jitsu commercial. Play it already. So do some of you guys not have the pay-per-view? Andrew Tackett.
World champion Mikey Musumeci. Yes. And 2025 Pan Am's champion Harrison Gabriel.
Does Harrison Gabriel have like a big personality?
It will push them to the limit. That kid's on it.
Someone let their arm break. They did it for the clout, for the drama.
Matches were the most exciting matches I've ever seen in my life. It's violent, it's scary, it's crazy.
This is UFC BJJ, road to the title.
Oh my gosh. I hate that sometimes I laugh at Craig's jokes, but I think he posted on his story like the screenshot of it and was like, second season of Love on the Spectrum or some shit. I'm like, oh my God. Stop making fun of us neurodivergent folks. Can we organize a CJI weekend open mat with all the other PGF and CJI chat crew? I definitely think that should be coordinated. PGF and CJI are very much on the same wave and journey. And it's definitely an interesting time in jiu-jitsu. Like, I'm watching a freaking UFC pay-per-view broadcast right now, and I just saw a commercial for the Ultimate Fighter, but for grapplers. Like, that's crazy. And I know most of those, I was going to cuss, and now I'm like, let me not demonetize my live chat. Kayla Harrison ranked number 2, Juliana Pena, the current champion.
Juliana Pena, champion who talks big and fights bigger. It's title till time and bricks it.
Wow, I can't believe we're already at the co-main. Ah!
I am that perfect style fighter to be able to stand my
This is
ground
why I
and
don't
stand
need any
out.
friends, like physical friends, guys. I just hang out by myself all day on the internet. But I think it's also why I'm mentally ill. Is Harrison on the sauce? Alex, chat.
Career is not to be counted out.
I definitely don't think Harrison is on the sauce. She's talked about how she's been drug tested since she was in middle school because of how strict they are. Oh my gosh, you think that Kayla's going to bust her head? She said in the press conference that she was there to put an elbow through her skull. I'm like, this is crazy. Juliana Pena, though, is such a tough cookie. Like, she is a dog.
And punch as hard as I can in order to get the victory, and I just knew that I had that in me from day one.
One of the straight meanest men or women to ever compete in mixed martial arts.
Juliana Pena is a freaking beast.
I truly believe that she doesn't want it as much as I do.
Dude, Juliana is super hard to like finish by knockout though. She's only had one loss by TKO, and that was in 2012. Her other losses have been by submission. I don't really see. Well, I can't see Kayla Harrison submitting her, but I don't know, man. Something feels like Juliana might be able to take this all 5 rounds and get the decision. Am I crazy right now, y'all? Am I the only one that thinks that Juliana can win this? Damn, Egghead is living the Craig Jones life. Even Daniel Kelly kind of talked about this too. Like when you become a personality and people know you, like they know you, Egghead, they come for you and they try to go as hard as they can to prove a point. I don't know what it's like to be famous like Egghead, Daniel Kelly, and Craig Jones, and open mats become a war zone, but I can only imagine. You think she's on the sauce? I feel like she shouldn't be on the sauce. I'm so surprised that you guys think a former Olympian is on the sauce. Like, I think people just look like that when they work really hard all the time. And also she's going down in weight. I don't think you want to be on steroids so much when you're going down in weight like that. No? I could be completely oblivious. I remember one time when I was first getting into MMA coverage, I made a clip that said something along the lines of like, Cyborg versus Amanda Nunes. We're rooting for Amanda Nunes because we really appreciate clean fighters. And Cyborg has been busted before. And I said something like that. And my dad texted me, and I'm like 21 at the time or something like that. And he's like, you should probably delete that. I think a lot of these fighters you don't realize are on the sauce. And my little 21-year-old self was like, what? People aren't clean? So naive. I mean, in jiu-jitsu, I know people are on the sauce. But there's also like a lot of people that aren't on the sauce. I don't think Kayla's on the sauce, y'all. Someone back me up. Am I crazy right now? A lot of people have said that the weight cut could be crazy. I mean, even if we do see a badass Kayla, she's not going to be able to perform at what really is her true 100% potential. Like, she used to compete at 170 pounds. Now 135. Her face just looks so sucked in, too. I kind of want to cut to 115 one of these days, but then I'll look like this because I'm comfortably at like 142. Shit, Cyborg was the sauce. Hell yeah. Do you think Gina Carano was ever on steroids? Because she didn't really look like it. But if y'all are saying that everybody's on steroids. Also, Kayla Harrison is the second most drug-tested UFC fighter next to Conor McGregor this year.
She sits on the doorstep of that at this moment.
I think y'all just have some favorites. I think y'all are just like jealous of the muscle that Kayla has, and you're like, oh yeah, that's steroids. Yeah, I remember Gina Carano from that one show. Is it Gladiators? I love that show. I wish they would bring that back. I want to go on a show like that.
And she feels like this is a great matchup for her. She said she feels like a little bit down. She's been pulled back.
Wow, it must be pretty hype in this arena right now.
She said she's not kidding. I wait to get to Saturday night. Got to beat this girl up.
Tonight's social media posts are brought back today.
All right, y'all. You're going to have to put in the live chat who is your pick, say what round, and what finish or decision. But if you try to say after the fact, after they already have the winner, that you predicted this, you are not going to get the points. So do your damn homework and put in your official prediction. My official prediction, my energy is saying Juliana Pena by decision. I said it. Kayla, round 2, Harps. Very simple instructions I gave. How? You missed the third part. No more resubmits. Okay, AZ Radio is AZ Ray Videos is on my side with things. Duke, I am currently in this moment single, but I did just DM my mom the photo of my future husband. And I could have a ring on my finger by the end of the year. Kayla, round 1, sub. Wow. No respect for Juliana Pena. Egghead said that. Yo, I know Juliana Pena in person. I'm going to figure out a way to get Egghead and her in the same room. Hey, my energy is definitely whack today. I thought I was going to be much higher energy after NAD yesterday, but Juliana's got this, guys. Juliana has got this. Stop sending your mom pictures of Chris Williamson. Guys, I would much rather go on with the narrative that I have a crush on Chris Williamson than the other nonsense that Craig tries to put on me. But we all know why I couldn't actually like Chris Williamson. Was the DM Paul Mescal or Petra Mescal? Honestly, someone kind of maybe somewhat similar. I agree. Juliana will kick ass today. Dude, we are manifesting this ourselves against all the haters tonight. All the haters in the building. Pena needs to make this a clinch fest, similar to how Gustafsson did against Williams earlier in the card. I did not stick around for the prelims, y'all. I was watching a classic. Let's see if you can guess the movie that I was watching. It's a classic. Oh, wait. Juliana Pena, 2-time UFC bantamweight champion. Highest takedown accuracy among UFC bantamweights at 56.3%. And she is the 3rd most wins in... I didn't get to watch all that. Oh, I think I have to make this go live. Oh, gosh, guys, the fight probably already started. I'm delayed. I'm on delay. Okay, just kidding. Okay, I was watching a classic movie. And it's something that I watched as a kid. My hint is, my name is Diego Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Whoever gets it first gets a free golden man. Guess. We almost manifested a Kelvin win. We got this. Princess Bride. Oh my God. Wow, you guys all said it at the same time. Nope, but AZ Radio 1. AZ Radio 1. Oh my God. All right, these names are being announced. I am so excited. Y'all, everyone just say a quick prayer for B-Mac that can't watch these fights because he is living the rough life in Costa Rica with the monkeys, the sloths. That's B-Mac's. I mean, it doesn't really, it's not his spirit animal because the sloth is lazy. B-Mac's not lazy, but his like energy as like a person is definitely like in an endearing way a sloth. They're so freaking cute, little sloths. I was so lucky when I went to Costa Rica, I got to catch a baby sloth, which this doesn't seem like it would be cool, but if you catch them taking a poop, it's a very special moment because they only poop like once a week. And the reason why they have to come down from their tree and they do it very slowly is because they have to bury their poop so that other people don't find them. Let me know that mailing address and we'll get that. Oh, guys, I really want to do a giveaway of this one. I don't know. Would anyone be a size small? Hello, the Empress. The Empress. Hey, guys, this is Alanis. This is a jiu-jitsu competitor that is going to be competing at Polaris 32 women's squads. It's going to be North America, or no, it's going to be the Americas versus European squad. She's representing Puerto Rico. And who else is on the American squad? Taylor Hishaw. The European squad has Fionn. Helena Cravar is leading off North America. Okay, guys, this fight's about to start. Let me get the jersey. All right, y'all. If you have not gotten your prediction in yet, don't come crying to me. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared for Juliana right now. Okay, this is the jersey that I want to give away, the rash guard, because I'm not a nose beer person, and I just feel like it's not true to my identity. So like I could never wear this. Even wearing my High Rollers rash guard, I don't feel right wearing anymore. It just says like smoke all day, train, repeat. Not me. Oh my gosh, I'm getting anxiety. Southpaw Kayla Harrison.
Hits unbelievably hard. Because even in the last round of Amanda, right, Amanda got wheeled out of this place on a stretcher. Juliana has big power in her hand.
Dude, Kayla Harrison's definitely doing a good job managing distance and kind of dictating the pace of the fight, walking her down a little bit. Will this be the dethroning part 2 of the Chicago squad? Because Bilal just lost. There's a little bit of a swing in momentum. Yeah, 5 rounds. No thanks. Oh my gosh, wait, why do you guys need one more? Did someone drop out? Dang, that's crazy. I wish I was going. Alanis, I told them earlier that I don't think I'm going to this Polaris, which I'm really bummed about, but I'll be covering it remotely. Kayla is going. Oh, down she goes. Down she goes. Juliana on her back. I missed the takedown. I kind of want to go back. I need to get inspired by side control escapes because I get stuck here all the time. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, was just a clinch then a sweep? All right. What belt is Kayla Harrison in jiu-jitsu? Let's see.
She has great submissions off of her back.
Yes, she does. Juliana has the experience at this level. Fighting for this type of prize.
She's a blue belt? I find that hard to believe.
Those hands active.
Oh,
Pena staying composed amidst the pressure as we come to expect from her.
Dude, what if Juliana subs her?
The longer this fight goes,
That'd be crazy.
will be for Juliana Pena.
yes.
She can survive this the early rounds. When both fighters are fresh.
Yeah, if I was Juliana, I would just clinch and hold for the rest of this minute. I would not be trying to take any ground and pound damage in the first round from Kayla Harrison. Yes, up kicks. Oh, wait, she can't because it's a downed opponent?
Illegal kick. Illegal kick. Okay, stay here. I'm gonna take a point. I'm gonna take a point. I'm here for
Are you kidding?
It's really big.
Well, that's because it was more than one.
It's hard to tell if she was up or not. But yeah, it was 2 kicks.
Yes.
There is no hard warning. When the guy's been in there as an active athlete.
Yes. Well, and Juliana Pena's got enough experience.
It's just annoying because there's been other situations where something very similar happens and they give a warning. But if we're going to change this as a freaking community of referees, screw a warning. Just take a point. Like, if that becomes a new standard, then, like, do that. But I feel like if one guy does that, all the referees have to just take a point away when illegal stuff is done. That's huge, but justified. I agree. Yeah, because, like, if we get into all these warnings, like, oh, you kick someone in the balls, and then, oh, you poke them in the eye, warning, warning. Like, at that point, the person's already blind and can't have kids. Listening into the corner of Juliana Pena right now.
That's how you do it. You tapped into her gas tank, all right? So don't stop moving. She's already helping.
Don't stop doing it. You've tapped into her gas tank, says her coaches. Dude, I cannot imagine being in that corner right now. Your coach is like this. You got it. Yeah, Kayla looks like she's ready to go, but Juliana's a beast.
Cocktail at UFC, 2 shots in every kick.
Oh my gosh, this stare down is intense. I can't believe I've been streaming for 1 hour and 34 minutes, and we've had like a solid number of concurrent viewers. Love you all.
She didn't take much damage in that first round. She lost the
All
point,
right.
but she did tap into the gas tank, as the corner was saying.
Good left-hand connection by Harrison in early round 2.
Who did you guys score the first round to? Kayla? Shaolin has done some shitty jobs, though. Victor Shaolin.
She's looking for that turn.
Yep. One of the things Juliana does really well is when she pressures and she's a big record. Right now, she's very measured in her approach.
Yeah, I remember one time I said that the ref has a nice smile, and I just commented that, and then someone was like, "That's Vitor Shaolin. He's a legend," and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, he's the referee in this situation. Oh, nice body kick.
I appreciate that, but on this fight, I can't say that I like Juliana Pena walking around this way because in order for her to take advantage of any advantage she has with 5 rounds, if she has to press Kayla Harrison, she's got to go forward. Her walking around like this, she's going to eventually turn this into a 3.
I don't know if you heard that, but Dean Thomas says he doesn't like how Juliana's pacing around the cage because her only way to defeat Kayla Harrison is by going forward and making it.
She's got to be mindful of Harrison's legs. That's where Kayla takes an unstructured grapple.
Making it a barn burner.
Look at that. See, tight from inside there. Kayla Harrison. Then she'll try to step on.
Yeah, Shaolin, I remember one of his not so great moments was when Andy Varela and Dante Leon fought, and Dante had him in a guillotine, but the way that Andy Varela would have needed to go to escape, Victor was in the way. But hey, I've never refereed, so I can't judge.
She's doing a great job. Great job in defending.
At least he's not doing what that one ref was doing last time, where he not once but twice tried stopping the fighters before the bell rang. Like he kept hearing the 10-second clacker and thinking that it was the regular bell.
She's getting the feel of those types of athletes.
Bigger than Jay.
Big man, she's over 6 feet tall. She's a monster. She's so good. She couldn't make one move. If she could have.
Got it down again.
Another takedown, but Juliana Pena has both overhooks.
Juliana's wrapping up the arms.
And that's where Juliana was able to control the damage. But to Dean's point, he was, she turned it into a 3-round fight. She can't even have a 3-round fight. Because she already lost a 10-8 round one with the points done.
Right.
She loses this one, she's down 3 points already.
Right.
She's down 3 rounds.
Very good point.
She's got to win the last 3 to just get a draw.
Good ground and pound by Kayla.
Let's get a submission, Juliana. You can do it.
Juliana wrapping up that left arm.
It's a long arm.
Yeah, but she's using it to stop the ground and pound. So she can't torque that left shoulder into a shot.
Oh, elbow.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't let her get your back.
Harrison working partially off the Penny's back here.
Well, you do not want this lady neck cranking you.
And she's just running like she kind of bullying her here now.
Guys, I can't believe
Taking her back
you
to the
think
back.
Kayla Harrison's on the
She's
sauce.
going to slowly use her weight, pressure her down to the mat, flatten her out. In the half guard again. Where she likes it, she can control that right leg.
Now Juliana's got to be careful with his arm triangle. She's got to be very careful.
Tremendous pressure too. That left shoulder pressing down in Juliana's neck, restricting the breathing.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That shoulder is high. 30 seconds left. Can she survive this position right here?
She's going to have to turn her clockwise in order to submit her.
I feel like this is the slowest 20 seconds ever. And yeah, I think you're 100% right. Pena needs to say, throw caution to the wind. Oh! Someone called it. Second round submission. She got it within the last 15 seconds. Dude, why did that feel like the longest 30 seconds ever? Oh my gosh, Donald Trump's just like, yes, yes. Hope Pena's talking shit and telling Kayla she can only lay and pray. All right, who was the one who said second round submission? I'm trying to find your comment. Oh, and it's Helena, Brianna, Taylor Ellis, Jasmine, and Tubby are out, but getting Amanda Bruce and someone under 57. Helena, Brianna, Taylor.
No, it would have broken the line. And those breaks are horrible. Remember Frank?
Oh, I hated that.
Right here in the Minotauro.
Could you imagine the sound when he
Oh, that snap. I remember.
Oh,
I remember.
God.
Nice to see the embrace between these two.
Oh my gosh, I just saw your comment. Can I get another amazing ticket for CJI this year? It was a 6-seat last time. I'm definitely going to be able to do some type of ticket giveaway on my channel again. Oh, wow, now they're hugging. She's like, thank you for not breaking my arm. Juliana got submitted with 15 seconds to go. Let's look at the submission right here.
Right here. Remember I said, John, make sure she pays attention to her feet because that's what Kayla does to take her down. Little inside trip. Look at this. Short time left. She's not even covering the head. She just got to the corner. I mean, her arms.
Ooh!
Backwards. Dude,
damn.
You want to sit and step over the head. Kayla does this from side control. Look at this.
From side control, she gets the Kimura. Gets a submission with.
Right there. That is about a 2-second submission to tap or your arm's gone.
Dude, that would have been a horrible arm break. Thank goodness Juliana tapped.
Hopefully no major injury there. There is a new bantamweight queen.
You can send your address to beastwithbrains@gmail.com. I will get you the golden. Also, I do want to give a giveaway for anyone that identifies with this nose beer rash guard. I get a lot of merch from B Team, but some just doesn't fit my personality. I said round 2 sub. Cameron, I'm going to have to go through these stats and see if you actually did. And if so, what size are you? Would you like this one? Kayla round 2, Kayla Harrison round 3, TKO. B-Mac, whole lot of wrong. More right than me, still a whole lot of wrong. Kayla round 1 sub. At least Egghead had the sub. He has spoken.
I have a lot to say, so everybody buckle up for just 1 second.
Who is your future husband? I can't say,
This is for my family,
but I'm very excited about it.
my two beautiful children at home, Kyla and Henry.
It's definitely Chris Williamson.
My family's always supported me. I'm so grateful for them.
I'm drinking scotch with coffee, honey, and cream. The combo of the alcohol and you just triggered me. I feel like now I have to go out.
This is for you. This is for anyone who's ever felt hopeless, who's wanted to quit, who's wanted to give up. I'll tell you what, on Thursday night, I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. But there's a still small voice inside of you that will tell you don't give up. So don't give up. This is for all the moms, especially the single moms.
God, she's getting emotional. Single moms, dude.
I know it's hard. And I know when it feels like you're being punished, but you're not. You're being positioned. And you have a place in those children's lives. You're there for a reason. You're seen. God has a plan for you. And lastly,
damn, she said it feels like you're being punished, but you're being positioned.
In John 3:16, that God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, so that we might have eternal life. And it is because of him and through him that I have these gifts, and so they are all for his glory. Thank you, God.
Jesus Christ, I love Jesus Christ. I went to Catholic school, y'all. I'm not super religious, but I appreciate when people are. I don't identify with too much religious stuff, but.
Yeah, I mean, I have no, it's not personal. We're here to fight. This is a business. I love what I do, and I'm grateful.
Well, AZ Ray videos, looks like we're going to have to eat some crow.
When you're talking about wanting to quit on Thursday, are you referring to the weight cut?
I'm referring to 135 pounds. Yes.
How brutal is that?
You really want to know?
Really want to know?
I mean, only God can get that last pound off me. I can't do it. I'm not strong enough. It's too hard. You got to go to a bad place, and the only way through is to surrender and have faith.
Well, I want you to enjoy.
Bro, she just said that getting that last pound off to 135, the only person that could do it was God. Oh my gosh, now they got the camera on Amanda Nunes.
Amanda, I see you, Amanda. Come on up, Amanda. Come on.
Damn, she's calling up Amanda Nunes. Dang, Kayla has those traps too. Phil Davis's jelly. Okay, B-Mac just said, let's see if Kayla cuts a good promo. Who's she going to call out? Nunes? Nunes is about to get in the cage. They're saying they don't want to let her in. Security is being, oh my gosh. You know when security just takes their job too seriously? We're having one of those moments.
The greatest of all time.
I thought Kayla Harrison cut an amazing promo.
I feel like we know things gonna happen, right? Cici, when we won the match about him, we know he's
Wow. From teammates at American Top Team, Amanda Nunes had to leave because there's just so much
She's the greatest fighter of all time.
tension.
Of all time, I said, I want what she has. I have the belt. She has the legacy. Let's put it on the table.
that's it. And more
Damn.
come back and fight for Kayla. Congratulations. Amazing job. And definitely we're gonna see each other in the future.
This is the fight to make, the most exciting fight
Wow.
in the history of the bantamweight division. I can't wait to see it. I'm very excited to have you back. Taylor, congratulations again. What a fight we have coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Bantamweight women's fighting. Wow, this face off already.
Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Harrison and Amanda Nunes.
Well, I 100% think Kayla cut a great promo, gave a shout out to the single moms, pointed out how horrible that weight cut was to 135. It's crazy to me that there isn't enough talent at 145 to get some good matchups. Very well, just warn you soon that you'll be meeting my college man soon. Is that your son? You have a son in college?
One of the women that was the 145-pound champion. She is now fighting again for the 135-pound belt. And Amanda Nunes will not seem as small to Kayla.
Kayla will
as
beat
Juliana
Nunes.
Pena did.
Wow.
And we'll see later in 2025 the super fight of Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunes. Kayla Harrison, of course, the incumbent and the new bantamweight champion.
So the super fight in 2025, they think this fight's going to happen by the end of the year? That's pretty crazy.
316. Also with us, perhaps the next men's bantamweight title challenger, the Sandman, Corey Sandhagen. The 45th and 47th
Donald Trump.
President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Donald Trump, I gotta admit, he look in that setting, he looks very likable.
So Sean O'Malley won his first UFC title fight by knockout. He came back to former champion with the belt.
Craziness. All right, same game parlay. A total payout $100, wins $1,700 tonight. If O'Malley by KO, TKO, DQ, minus 275. O'Malley 55 plus significant strikes. I don't like it. I don't like those type of bets. I don't like it when it gets too specific. Merab! I'm so pissed I didn't get a Merab one. Max Holloway and Merab, or Conor McGregor. All right, guys, we have the main event next. We're going to need you to drop your picks. I think you should wait until after the walkout.
And in what is undeniably a challenging matchup with the machine, as Kayla Harrison enjoys a moment with President Trump.
Wow, Kayla Harrison talking with Donald Trump. Amazing stuff, guys. I lost my phone, but I know we had more anonymous questions. Do you guys have any questions for me? We have a little bit of a break before the main event. Guys, I still could potentially see my favorite DJ, but I don't think I will. That's the thing about being here in Vegas, man. In the summertime, they bring good DJs. All right. Let's go to my Not Gonna Lie app. Do you put hot sauce on your food? Very often. I am part Mexican. The Casuals MMA. Oh my gosh, my first paid question in a while. Shout out, you guys. Really appreciate it. I think the Casuals MMA podcast and I might be meeting up soon if I make a trip to Southern California soon. Hey, here's the $5 to go on a PGF rant. All right, guys. Since now we're talking. All right, thoughts on the UFC BJJ pit. I don't think they're calling it the pit. That would cause even more issues considering the fact that there's a serious patent that Karate Combat, who I used to work with, had way back in the day. Craig, managed to finagle his way in there with the bosses, and now they share the pit. But this whole little thing that they're doing, what is it called? It's definitely not the pit. UFC BJJ pit. Everything we know. I don't know, but no matter what, it kind of works out. I mean, honestly, I hate to say it, but the little pit they have, it almost works out better because it's like circular. Like people can just run straight up it versus like the pit is angled. So dealing with that kind of trips things up. And I don't know. I feel like with jiu-jitsu, you need things to flow. So having it be like ramped like that is actually pretty brilliant. And I think that's going to help so much because you see in ADCC, you see in Fight Pass Invitationals, you see in IBJJF, people running off the mat, people trying to escape submissions by going out of bounds. So I think the pit is definitely the move. I think the pit works much better than it does for karate, like striking and all that. So jiu-jitsu pit, 100% love, 100% love the Casuals MMA podcast. They are a predominantly Asian cast, so love it. $5 to go on a PGF rant. Well, I'm particularly excited for this PGF season 8 because one, PGF does something special where you have a lot of big names in there, but then you also have these up and coming stars that I would have never known about. Like when I think back to PGF season 6, like meeting fighters like Cam Hurd, Nathan Haddad, and now seeing what they're doing, it's freaking crazy. And also I just am kind of realistic about how the growth of jiu-jitsu can actually make money without depending on from an investor and make it possible for athletes to get paid. And for me, in my opinion, PGF has that because they have a rule set that can be applied to, let's say, a college university sports setting. And that way, because jiu-jitsu is always compared to like the martial art of the cerebral. I don't think these smart guys that like jiu-jitsu should completely have to give up the college experience. Like I think college experience is really good for people like, do jiu-jitsu. And I think that's why Craig is so successful in all the things he does because he has like a degree in sociology, psychology, and he's able to use that. And I don't know, I think it also just like gives you a little bit of like a sense of humor. I feel like that college experience is something that's really, really valuable. So if this new generation can be excited to go to college, prepare within this rule set, and we can have like a legitimized, synchronized way of doing everything, I think that's huge. But in PGF season 8 in particular, my favorite aspect is going to be one draft day, June 25th. It's going to be a completely different vibe. I'm kind of scared that like people are going to use the $15,000 to just like spend it on their boy or their like student or something. But I hope that the coaches are strategic with it. I don't know if there's going to be a like strategy on like having a maximum that people can pay out, but it's 100% the in thing to do right now. But the other cool thing about PGF this season is that we're incentivizing people to do cool stuff by having a wad of $500 that we can just chuck at people. I mean, I don't think I'll have $500. I don't know if chucking $500 at people when they're competing is going to be distracting. Like, are they just going to keep going? But the idea of it, I like, because now we're going to have people that want to do flying arm triangle or flying arm bars, anything crazy, we're incentivizing that, because sometimes when there's only 6 minutes to work and you're going up against someone that you think you can't beat, maybe you just want to draw it out. No points for draws. We cannot be having too many draws. The bowl, LOL. UFC, dude, I'm just like not excited to hear about all the lawsuits that are going around. Like, it could definitely become a stressful time, like having to be careful about what you say. Oh my gosh, Sugar Sean, the new identity. He used to come out to, if you are what you say you are, a superstar. He's changed that song to something else. I don't know what this song is right now. Someone drop it in the chat. I want a PGF reality TV show with Jet Thompson. So going back to the PGF rant, Jet Thompson is making the return, and he's going to be competing at 155. I'm like, Jet, you look like so big. I'm surprised that you're going to be able to make it, but he's returning and he's 18 years old. He wasn't there with his dad at the media day. And I'm like, Jet, you're a full grown up. And I'm going to have to sit with all this content and make the best of PGF stuff, because there were some golden moments for sure. JJ Bowers, I interviewed. He's this, like, I don't know what age he is, but he's young. And he put Keith Krikorian to sleep in the semifinals of combat jiu-jitsu. So he's very exciting. Braden Hilton, he's an Atlanta boy, and half of his identity is owning cats. So people really know him by that. I've been streaming so long, guys, that my computer is acting so slow. So please let me know if it's misbehaving for y'all. We are at the main event. Sugar Sean has walked out. It's a very Egghead. I'm not sure if it could be $100. I think it has to be $500 minimum. Almost dropped, y'all. Yeah, it definitely does seem like we have a lot of youngsters on this PGF roster. I'm out here like, I could be y'all's grandma. We got Brady Branscombe from 10 Planet Vegas. Oh my gosh. No, Jet did not tell me he almost died the night. Very, very likable, though. I'm so excited he's going to be part of this season. And I think that the UFC is definitely going to start to, like Jet would have been a good personality to have on the UFC show. I'm surprised he wasn't on there. All right, we're switching back to the nice camera. All right, Merab is going to get ready to walk out. Let's go. Main event of the evening. Yeah, 500 is pushing it. I'm just excited to see what the little, like, bags look like. Bags of money. Bags of money. Okay, I already told the story to the people that were in the live chat earlier. But Merab trains at 10th Planet Vegas every now and then. And he one time asked me to roll, and I was just being an awkward person, and I was like, no, and then I ran away. And then it was so funny because he recently posted a clip or collabed with a clip with Nina Drama, and he was like joking around, like wrestling her, but he literally almost dropped her on her neck. I was like, oh my gosh, are you okay, girl? Ah, yes, I heard that he was injured. but we won't specify what. Rooting for Sean, but your pick is Merab. All right. All right. I see y'all. The walkouts are happening now, so you're going to. Because. Yeah, so are they going to be doing a show every Wednesday? Or no, it's every day starting June 16th. So it's just going to be a whole marathon. Like they're not going to spread out the season. I need to look more into how exactly they're covering that. But I'm definitely glad that the PGF is getting the shine that they should. And I'm saying that from an unbiased perspective before everyone goes, oh, you love the PGF guys so much. Grind, and if you go through the PGF gauntlet, like you have that energy about you. So I answered this question in the beginning, but since more people joined, who do you think will be in the UFC final BJJ finals? I think it's going to be Keith Krikorian and either Gianni Grippo or Josh Cisneros in the lightweight division. And then in the welterweight division, I think the most stylistically entertaining matchup we'll get is Andrew Tackett versus Davis Asari. Personality-wise, what would be the most interesting? I feel like stylistically and like I feel like Davis versus Andrew Tackett would be most interesting. What do you guys think? Yeah, definitely like wrestlers and just like grinding them out is not the most entertaining thing. After all, we know Dana White called Craig Jones so that he would help Jack Della Maddalena. All right, guys, I'm going to play a quick clip while I switch out a camera. This is news on the Ultimate. Not what happens if someone gets injured at CJI2.
We'll not have alternates on the day. You know what I mean? Like if you've got your 5-man team to go through the weekend, alternates will be very complicated because of you'd have to have an alternate for each weight division, right? Or a lighter guy for that division. No alternates. If you go out there and don't tap, you might win the match, but will you win the war? Will your team be able to go on to defeat another team with 4 people? Maybe. But that's why I'm saying, like, we're playing for the war here, not the battle. You know what I mean? Like, be careful here. Like, if you have to take a tap, because nobody's replacing you. Like, at what cost is your injury? That's what I'd say. Obviously, I mean, if someone gets injured in the lead up, for sure, the team can feel that way.
All right, y'all, we're back in business with my nice camera. B-Mac, I've never seen you talk like this. That's kind of crazy. I feel like that's like so quick to go through 2 divisions. Wow. I had no idea that was going to be the format. And they're starting it at, oh, no. That's a different event happening on the 25th. Because I know there's like a Fight Pass Invitational happening on the 25th, but I'm like, oh, that's a Wednesday. That's weird for them to shift to that day. Got to call Elijah for the finale. Hey, Elijah's y'all's boy. The jabroni. All right. Sugar Sean O'Malley, the number one contender, 18-2, one no contest, 5'11", 135 pounds. Wow, Sugar Sean's 5'11"? I think he's at least 6 foot. How do we feel about Sugar Sean not having rainbow or colorful hair? I think it's good for him because if you do that all the time to your hair, it's going to kill it. And he has beautiful curls. All right, I'm not seeing a whole lot of predictions. It looks like a lot of people are scared to be wrong, like they were last event or last fight with the co-main. We only had one correct person. A lot of half corrects. A lot of 0% corrects, AZ Radio. Guys, I can't check out their podcast. If you guys want to win any prizes like this man did, he just won this golden thing. Email me your address if you're not scared that I will come and kill you all. I really want to give away this extra small nose beer. So if you guys know anyone that is an extra small and might enjoy wearing nose beer Nike type design, let me know. Gosh, Merab looks crazy. Is he chewing gum right now? Oh no, he's just chewing on his mouth guard. Guys, if you've been in here, I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to hit the like button. This is 2 hours of streaming. We've been streaming on YouTube and on Millions. Beautiful spinning kick by Sugar Sean. Missed a little bit. Merab is like looking like Popeye out here, the way he is just so like animated. Damn, B-Mac can't watch any of this stuff because he is roughing it in Costa Rica with crocodiles and monkeys. All right. Let's go, Sugar, in the pink shorts. Downstairs, I have his action figure from PMI Toys that you can get at Walmart in the toys and electronics section. Perfect gift for little ones. We got some people here for O'Malley. I feel like, ooh, Sugar Sean is such a great body type for this division. Super lanky. Dwalishvili. I got to practice that last name. I think we're going to go to the decision again. Oh, even though I totally want a knockout. Sean by KO in 2, that's totally what I would love to see. Yeah, DC is saying that Sugar Sean is going to have to stand his ground and not be backing up so much. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, if you're going up against a cardio machine, I can totally see why that is reason enough to get Sugar Sean to stop smoking weed. Oh! In for the takedown is Merab. Body lock. Oh my gosh. Sugar Sean's back to the cage right now. Oh, that's embarrassing. When you go for a knee and like slip, Sugar Sean just fell pretty bad. Gonna be delivering this golden man, Charles Oliveira. To AZ Ray Videos because I forget why you won again. I can't remember. What did you get correct? Oh my gosh. Merab is like kind of making him look like a bitch right now. Sugar Sean is a brown belt. They wear the gi over there in their little Arizona gym. Actually, I shouldn't say little anymore. They just expanded it out. Arizona would be a fun place to live for a little bit. I have a very important meeting on Monday, though. I'll keep you updated with how that goes. Oh, I'm so happy that you're excited to get this then. Charles got me into jiu-jitsu. Been almost 9 years now training. Training in Arizona? That's nice. All right, first round in the books. Who you guys scoring it for? Oh. Tim Welsh, calming down Sugar Sean. Lower and more athletic stance is being asked by Tim Welsh along the fence so you don't get tripped up. Aljo wearing the crazy hair hat. John Wooden. What's the last name of the guy from Syndicate? I think it's John Wooden. Oh, yes. Yeah, you were quick. Diego Montoya, you killed my father. Prepare to die. Sometimes when you're depressed, it's good to watch like nostalgic movies because it reminds you of what it was like to be a kid. John Wood, that's what it is. As well, so if someone does predict correctly, I think there was another gentleman that predicted correctly. I have Conor McGregor and I have Max Holloway. I also have Zhang Wei Li downstairs, Volkanovski downstairs. And you can get all of these toys from Walmart in the electronic and toys section. They're PMI toys, and they come with a whole octagon and 6 figures out of these little punching bags. Oh my gosh. Will Sugar Sean be able to knock him out? Oh, I also got John Jones today. Oh my gosh, we have one more to open. Yay. All right, y'all. There is 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in round number 2. Let's see what MMA Twitter is saying about the situation. We need Jiu-Jitsu Twitter to be a thing, guys. I feel like maybe part of the fact that the Jiu-Jitsu community isn't that big on Twitter is because Jiu-jitsu folks are smart and they don't waste time on stuff like that, but I feel like that's where a real sense of community is built, more than like Instagram, you know? Available at Walmart in the electronic and toy section. Oh my God. All right, y'all. Here's another champion coming out. Who will get it first? Guesses, guesses. We saw her tonight. Challenge Kayla Harrison. Amanda Nunes. I'll probably give them away slowly but surely. I'm not much of a toy collector person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have one more. Oh, the sixth one is the Golden Man. So these were my 6 of the night. Charles DeBronx. Max Holloway. Sugar Sean got a hit by another right hand by Merab. Currently against the cage. Ooh, solid body shot. In on a single leg. Trying to take him down. Straight to the back. Dude, cardio the machine, Merab. John Jones. I think I got a second Valentina Shevchenko. Conor McGregor. And Amanda Nunes in my second unboxing of the PMI toys for UFC 316. Significant strikes. 15 from Merab in the first round, 17 in the second, compared to Sugar Sean's 12 in the... Woo! Wow, Sugar Sean. Yikes. Does Merab have Sugar Sean O'Malley's number? That is the question. Oops, sorry guys. My laptop's way over here, so I haven't been looking at the comments. Comments, questions, concern? Anyone else giving me a tip? Guys, I'm financially struggling right now, so I appreciate the tips. Let's see. I won the toy for guessing yes. Where do I train? My rank? I am competing at blue belt. My next competition, I might compete at purple belt, but I'm still a white belt. And I kind of don't train anywhere super specific. I did recently just get a membership for the month, but I'm kind of like a back and forth person. I don't like committing to one gym. Well said. Maybe I should review on my channel. Yeah, you should. Merab by decision. Let's go. Come on, O'Malley. O'Malley looking for that big counter. Yes, he's definitely... I feel like we're going to start seeing some flow state from Sean here. I feel it. Sometimes you got to snap into it, you know? Immediately in on... Oh! Dude, this is a game of freaking, like, millimeters. Non-stop takedowns. Oh my gosh. He just picked Sugar Sean up so easily and slammed him down. Three out of 10 takedowns for Merab Dvalishvili. Merab 2-0 or 1-1. A super close fight with lots of movement. Razor close round. This is such a chess match. I'm reading the tweets. Brian Campbell, shout out Morning Combat, leaps in bounds for Merab's boxing. This is impressive. Joe Rogan saying that Sugar Sean is not going to be able to submit Merab off of his back. He needs to find a way to get up. They're currently in the center of the octagon. So if he does want to get up, unless he's going to use some of that Craig Jones just stand up skills, he's going to have to work to a wall. I think Craig has been teaching like a lot of octopus guard on his seminar tour. So if you're in Europe, I know most of my audience is from Mexico or the US. I doubt any Mexican people are in this current group chat because I'm not speaking in Spanish. But if you're in Europe, try to get on Craig Jones's schedule. Come on, Sean. We cannot get stuck here. Look on my Instagram feed, Lorda Senko and Andrew Tackett. I don't know. It'll probably be a while before he comes back to Australia because he's going to be in Europe for a bit. And then once it gets closer to August, he'll probably want to be in the United States and training at least a little bit. Andrew Tackett says the biggest game changer is going to be the little fishbowl octagon and mat spaces over the air, and it is by far the most comfortable action-focused rule set. And just like that, I love it so much. Dude, Merab is just a freaking machine right now, nonstop.
It's not bad. This is the only fighter where he can push a frantic pitch, and Corey was not bad.
Sugar is getting demolished. Round 3 total strikes, 61 to Sugar Sean's 4. O'Malley is on his back, close to the cage. 40 seconds left in round number 3. Oh my gosh. He's going to tap. He's going to tap. Merab wins by submission. He gets a submission. He's not even out of breath. He shakes Donald Trump's hand, goes up to Hunter Campbell. Wow. All right. Who called it? Anyone say Merab submission?
Second meeting, more dominant than the first. Judges not needed tonight. Sean O'Malley showing his respect to the president. He's a real freak. He's a problem, man.
Damn. Merab, a true machine, not even out of breath. Been training over there at 10th Planet Vegas. Main MMA camp is Syndicate MMA. Sugar Sean handling it with grace.
And it's also the way he does it. It's just unprecedented.
Crazy. All right, guys, this was a 2.5 hour stream. I really appreciate you being here. Wow, this microphone wasn't even on for the second half of this.
Choke inside the crate.
All right, can you guys hear me now? I was just saying that I don't know if you guys can hear me. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic still off. Thank you guys so much for joining. This was a crazy fight night. UFC 316 ends with a submission. Merab looking freaking happier than ever. I mean, hey, I'm glad it didn't go to the decision. We needed to see another finish. If you guys enjoy this content, let me know. I have a members only platform coming out. So I'm thinking like, I don't know if you guys are jiu-jitsu nerds, if you guys want to see like technique from like people here in Las Vegas. I'm also going to go to Southern California, I think next week. So I'll try to get interviews out there, but we will talk soon. Merab is still your bantamweight champion of the world. And it was so fun hanging out with you guys. Let me know in the comments what your favorite fight of the night was, like in the actual comments of the video, not this live chat, because I'm going to end it soon. And again, don't forget to send it to your friends. Love you all. Thank you so much for making my day turn so much better than it was earlier today. Love you. Take care.